Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for great support. For my returning subscribers and viewers, I usually appreciate so much for great support always towards this great channel. If you are new in the channel, welcome, and don't forget to like the videos. Otherwise, thanks so much for great support always towards this great channel. So now, ladies and gentlemen, hii serikali bado inaendelea kutuchezea because today the person mwenye anasemekana that aliua Albert Ojwang today alikuwa arraigned at Milimani Court, and the reason of him being arraigned at the court is just because inasemekana that yeye ndio aliua Albert Ojwang. Remember very well, hii serikali kuna vile inatuchezea. The first statement which was being issued by the National Police Service ilikuwa inasema that Albert Ojwang alijigonga kwa ukuta. Then it came out the second evidence of the postmortem, which we were being told that the body of Albert Ojwang ilikuwa tortured before him dying. So now again we are being told that the person mwenye alihusika na mauaji ya Albert Ojwang now ati ameshikwa na sasa hivi tunaongea ako kotini. And the name of the person is Police Constable James Mukwana. Na tunaambiwa that Mukwana ndio ni mtu mwenye alihusika na kifo ya Albert Ojwang. So here I have a question. Are we dealing with the big fish or are we dealing with the small fish? And even if you are dealing with the small fish, is it a cover-up? Because for Albert Ojwang to die, there was a complaint, and the complaint came from the DIG, who is Eliud Lagat. So Eliud Lagat yeye alitoa the complaint, then baadaye Albert Ojwang akaendewa kule Homa Bay, akasafirishwa takriban kilomita 400 hadi hapa Nairobi, whereby alibukiwa at the Central Police Station. So now tunaambiwa that mtu mwenye aliua sasa Albert Ojwang sahi sasa ndio ni mtu anajulikana kama James Mukwana. And remember that also there is case which has now appeared again, and the evidence has appeared again that the CCTVs at the Central Police Station, it was tampered. Ni nani huyo mwenye alitoa that instruction for the CCTVs to be tampered? So now this government, I think they are trying to cover up something, because at first statement walituambia ingine, second ili come up from the postmortem result, the third one ndio sasa tunaambiwa that ati mwenye aliua Albert sasa ndio anampatikana na amekuwa arraigned at the court. And remember that before James Mukwana being arraigned at the Milimani Court, there was a letter which was issued on 12th June. And this letter was coming from Staple, Capitol Hill. And the subject of this letter was arrest of police officer. And on that day, this letter, they were telling us that the person mwenye alihusika alikuwa ameshashikwa and amevizuiliwa pale Staple, Capitol Hill. So now I want us to read the letter of the Capitol of the Staple, Capitol Hill, then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, don't forget to like the video. If you like, you automatically support. And also, if you have not subscribed, please take a second, hit the subscription button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, in order that if you upload any video, you will be automatically notified. So now I want us to read this letter which came from Staple, Capitol Hill, then we proceed. So the subject of the letter is saying arrest of a police officer. So now the letter is saying, please be informed that number 260950 PC, PC means a police constable, James Mukwana of Central Police Station, Nairobi, was arrested today. That was on 12th June. Was arrested today, 12th June 2025, and placed in custody at Capitol Hill Police Station by officers from IAU and IPOA. he is to be charged with the offense of murder contrary to section 203 as read with section 204 of the Penal Code following the death of one Albert Ojwang. IPOA and IAU dealing more details to follow. So this was the letter. This was the letter which came from the Capitol Hill police station. So after kumshika sasa wakamweka at the Capitol Hill, in which now today amekuwa arraigned at the Milimani Court. So now tunaambiwa tu alishikwa, so now ako at the Milimani Court. But now again, I want us to look at something. On the other side of the story, Mbagathi Hospital is coming out again to deliver another sign of evidence, because Mbagathi Hospital wanna issue a very, very critical information. And now I want us to follow this again, because there is something which we have to understand. Because the Mbagathi Hospital is saying that the moment they received, on that day, when they received Albert Ojwang, the body was lifeless. Meaning, the time which Albert Ojwang was being taken to Mbagathi Hospital, already Albert Ojwang was dead. So now that step was just to cover up, because hata kwa the national police statement tuliambiwa that alipatikana unconsciously kwa police cell ndio akapelekwa kwa hospitali. But again, the Mbagathi Hospital is coming out to tell us that huyo mwenye mnaambiwa that aliletwa akiwa lifeless, akiwa ati unconscious, ilikuwa Albert Ojwang. But the time we received Albert Ojwang, as per our information, tulipata that Albert Ojwang alikuwa already dead. Meaning that the people who took Albert Ojwang to Mbagathi Hospital walikuwa wanapeleka mtu mwenye already ameshakufa. So that's the story now coming again from Mbagathi Hospital. So now, as we talk, for now, we have different evidences coming from different places. So, wakashika James Mkwana, wamemwarraign sahi kwa koti. Na kwa koti naye, lawyer wake ni Danstan Omari. And today sasa, Danstan Omari, during the presentation at the Milimani Court, lawyer Danstan Omari is coming out to plead and try to convince the judges that, as I quote, the public of Kenya is not a banana country, that the state is scared of a citizen being out. The government cannot come to court saying that they fear Mkwana will interfere with the investigation. The state must show the evidence that they fear is not mere operation. So now the state must come out to show the evidence that their fear is not mere.
State. You know, that has been dealt by, in the case of Oscar Sudi, by then Justice Professor Ngugi. My associate should deliver that authority and put the citations very clearly. The state cannot now say it cannot prevent interference with witnesses. The Republic of Kenya is not a banana country. That the state is scared of a citizen being out. The mandate, the government of Kenya is to ensure everybody complies with the law. So the government cannot come to court that we fear he's going to interfere. That is a banana country that will tell people that we fear an individual is likely to interfere. If the respondent interferes, the bond terms will be cancelled and the state will come to court to show that he has failed to comply with the court orders.
Operation. Because this is like a crucifixion. Sisi tunataka the big fish, ule mwenye alihusika, ule mwenye the complaint came from. Because hii complaint ilitoka kwa the DIG, the Deputy Inspector General of the National Police Service. Yeye ndiye alitoa complaint, in which letter it was ordered for the Albert Ojwang to be arrested. After now Albert Ojwang was being arrested, ndo sasa akaletwa kwa police station, Central Police Station na Nairobi, then later tukaambiwa that ati amekufa. So now si hatutaki kujua ati James Mukwana ndiye aliua sijina. Sisi tunataka the big fish, ule mtu mwenye alitoa that order. Because kama si yeye kutoa hiyo order, Albert Ojwang angekuwa hai mpaka sasa. But because order ilitoka kwake, lead all the things in which it ended up being Albert Ojwang losing his life. So now I think now this government is playing somewhere somehow, because tunaambiwa hii leo, kesho tunaambiwa ile. Leo tunaambiwa hii, kesho tunaambiwa ile. So this means that we are in darkness up to now, because even the CCTVs was being corrupted, the hard disk was being corrupted. Tukijaribu kufuatilia hapa tunaambiwa ati sijui vitu tu mingi. The Star Gazette inatoa tena ingine. So we are in totally confusion, because tunaambiwa hii na leo tunaambiwa hii. But the thing we are standing off is that the Albert Ojwang must get justice, and justice is for Albert Ojwang. What's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Keep on subscribing, liking and sharing. Let's meet in another video.